And what he said to me was, I could entertain this thought when BCH is back at number 2 in market cap and adoption, but that's not the world we live in. And this rang a bell with me because it was the exact same thing that Paul Stortz said when we talked to him. He said, look, BCH is down the ranks. Nobody cares about it. We can just ignore it, right? And he said, if it was number 2, I would take it seriously. And this is now the second time that I heard somebody else saying, if it was number 2, I'll take it seriously. So they actually don't have a concept that you start at 30 and then you go to 20 and then you go to 15 and then 10 and then 5 and then 2. They are only interested once it gets to number 2. Now, in my mind, I had thought that maybe the way we would get a flippening is that we would obviously slowly prove that our models was working, Lightning Network fails, et cetera, and then slowly the BTC people would wake up and they would switch and they would join our side, and that would be the flippening, right? But I've now think maybe that was completely wrong, and there's no point, because by the time we're number 2, it's already over. If it's number 2, crypto will already be going crazy about this and switching on to BCH. Everybody will be piling in. So the key point is not number 2 or number 1. The key point is number 20 to like number 4 or whatever. And that's where we need to convince people and build adoption, etc. So I think that I've basically at this point, I've just given up. I've stopped really replying to as many of those laser eyes people. I've stopped really debating them. Maybe if there's a right circumstances for it, obviously we'll have somebody on the show to discuss it. But for the most part, I'm just pretty much over it.